There's no shortage of creativity from the keepers when it comes to entertaining the animals. Jean's out on the reserve to put the finishing touches to an upcycling project.
Right, Rosie, what's this about? What are we up to?
We are going to be doing some camel enrichment today.
What's this made of?
So this is actually made of old fire hose that we've then given, and then we just made sure it's nice and safe, made sure it's all sort of connected together correctly, and then off it goes.
And this is good because this is camel proof, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't break this, fingers crossed. It's also to give them a little bit of a chance to eat something in a little bit of a different way. So a lot of their browse, they graze and also they eat their browse on the floor, or they might eat their pellet on the floor. And what we're trying to do is get them to do something a little bit different and actually start to use some of those muscles in the neck, up into the shoulders and things like that to actually do browsing how they would naturally be browsing.
Good thinking. Right, what have we got here, Mr. Purist?
So this is willow. You've got a little bit of sycamore in there as well. So basically you're going to fill up this nice big yellow one in front of you. Just shove it in wherever you can fit it. And I'll get onto the fire hose in the red, all right?
Okay. Right, so just stick this in here. And this is one of their favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, they do love that. They love willow as well. Trying to hide it as much as I can, so they actually have to really work their mouth for it. They really have quite dexterous lips and mouth, so they can actually work quite hard for their food. And we don't want to make it too easy, otherwise they tend to get bored.
Right, last bit, Rosie.
Perfect.
Remind me where the Bactrian camels are from.
So Bactrian camels are from Mongolia, and they live sort of out in the desert area out there. So the reason that they have such fluffy coats is and then they shed them is because they live in the hot and the cold. They have to be prepared for both.
So what kind of food would they be eating then in Mongolia?
Yeah, sort of desert plants, anything they can get their hands on. They are not picky at all. They'll literally eat whatever they can find, which is probably quite good.
So should we call them over and then get to a safe spot?
Sounds good, let's do it.
Come on, camels, come on! Can they hear us from away up here?
Oh yeah, they can hear you, don't you worry.
Come on, camels! Come on, camels! Who's this that's wandered up first?
So we've got Myrtle, Jasmine and Camilla first, and then the rest of them are kind of slowly wandering up the road.
And it's going well because they are having to use that net like you wanted.
Yeah, so there's loads of different levels, and it's not as easy as just coming up and pulling it out because we've really stuffed it in there. So they are having to really sort of get their lips into all the little gaps and pull them out and really work for it as well.
They have got such big lips, but what's going on inside the mouth? Because they don't have any teeth on top, do they?
No, they have a special plate on the top which has got lots of ridges on it to help them break up all the plant fruit they eat, and then they've just got teeth on the bottom.
I mean, they go through this stuff so quickly. How much a day do you feed them?
Truckfuls, as much as we can get them, we give them to them every day. We try to give them sort of at least truckbed full a day, and then sometimes they get a little bit extra like this.
Well, they're making light work of that, Rosie. Clearly as greedy as ever.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Good to see them.